2012, the year of debt. Research by the Post Office says 12 million people will be running up debts on their credit cards to fund their day-to-day living costs. And the housing charity Shelter says almost 1 million people have turned to high-cost payday loans to meet mortgage and rent payments in the past year. Now, Mohammed Mamdani is from the Al-Mizan Charitable Trust, a Muslim grant funder which supports disadvantaged people and deprived communities across the UK, and joins me now. Mohammed, good morning.
Good morning to you.
What's your reaction to these rather alarming figures about people getting into debt?
Well, unfortunately, these figures indicate a reality of how difficult it is for so many people to survive on a day-to-day basis. We hear countless stories of families who are restricted to just one meal a day, or who cannot afford warm clothes during the winter months.
And in 2012, that's shocking, isn't it?
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
You're seeing an increase in demand for your services?
Well, in the last month alone, we've received an increase of about 50% in terms of the applications we receive. So it really is one of those situations where, for the first time, we actually are having to reject, many worthy applications simply because our funds don't stretch that far.
Is there such a thing as a typical applicant, or are you getting every part of society?
Probably not, as in we support a large number of people, in different circumstances, whether they be sort of single parents or mothers fleeing domestic violence, the disabled, ex-offenders, and also the elderly who live alone and have no one to turn to for support.
Some critical decisions then to be made if you're having to ration the funds.
It is very heart-wrenching, without a doubt, and we are here as a charity with noble intentions, and that's why it's very difficult to turn people away. We do try our best, if we can't help, to signpost them in other directions, but it is hard. It is very much a challenge.
Who has to make those heart-wrenching decisions? Is there a committee of?
Yeah, we have a grants panel, and our grants officers sort of interview all of the applicants, and based on the information that we have, we try and make a decision as to see where our support can actually make a real difference. And of course, if there are other agencies out there who are better able to help, then we refer them on to other places.
You're a Muslim organisation. Does that fact play significantly in the sort of support you're able to provide? Well,
as in, we fund applicants irrespective of their faith background, but we are generously supported by the British Muslim community. In terms of our faith, we're very keen to promote the tradition and values of charity and compassion that we see within our own faith, and to follow the example of the Prophet Muhammad, who was very encouraging in terms of supporting our neighbours and our local communities, regardless of their faith background.
So you're open to all?
Without a doubt, anyone can apply to us.
Well, there's going to be no downturn in applicants. All the signs are there that people are going to carry on needing you in large numbers.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me this morning. There's Mohammed Mamdani of the Al-Mizan Charitable Trust, a Muslim grant funder, but supporting disadvantaged people and deprived communities, whatever their background, across the UK.